Welcome to GeorgeWay mathTV.
So how am I going to do this question right here? I'm being asked to solve for u. 2u plus 6 equals 4, parentheses u plus 6. Well, anytime I have an equation and I see that I can distribute, that is the first thing that I should do. I have to distribute. So I'm going to distribute this. And I know this is how I distribute. I take this 4 right here, and then I multiply by each term in the parentheses. So 4 times u is 4u. 4 times 6 is 24. So that's the first thing that I do. Then I just bring everything else down. My 2u plus 6. Oh, and I see 2u's. Okay, and I'm solving for only one. But before I even come to that, I always want to check both sides to see if I can combine the like terms. Looking at this side, this has a u. This one doesn't have any u. So they are not like terms. I cannot combine them. This side too, this one has a u. That one has no u. So they are not like terms, so I cannot combine them. But the fact that there's one u here and the other u on the other side, and I'm solving for only one u, I have to get rid of one of these. Oh, so the first thing that I did, let me just go back. So I distributed this part. I saw that there was distribution. I had to take care of that. I tried to combine like terms on each side. It was not possible to combine the like terms. So then I know that I'm dealing with two u's. I have to get rid of one. And I can get rid of any one that I want. But I have decided that I want to get rid of the 2. I could have get rid of 4, but I want to get rid of 2. I just love to get rid of 2 right now. And to get rid of it, I always do the opposite. So it's a positive 2u. So I'm going to have to subtract 2u. So if it was a negative 2u, I will add to get rid of it. So it's a positive. So I subtract 2u. And what if I do one side? I know I have to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to subtract 2u here also. So this cancels out. And on this left side is left with just the 6 equals, I should be able to combine like terms right there. 4 minus 2 is 2u. And then plus the 24. So I'm solving for u. And now I was dealing with 2u's. I had to get rid of, I had to find a way to be dealing with one by getting rid of one of these. And now I am dealing with only one u. So now that I'm just dealing with one u, I know that I want to get u by itself. But before I get a u by itself, I want to get the number with the u. The whole thing by itself first. Before I just get just the u by itself. So I want to get the 2u by itself first. But to be able to get this by itself, whatever is close to this, I have to get rid of it. So what is close to the 2u? The 24. And to get rid of that, I always do the opposite. So it's a plus 24. So I subtract 24. And whatever I do on one side, I know I have to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to subtract 24 here also. So this cancels out. And now I have 2u by itself equals, this side, they are like terms. So I should be able to combine that. 6 minus 24. And that is negative 18. And now that I have the 2u by itself, anytime I have a number with a variable, and I'm solving for just the variable, if I have it like that, the only way to get that variable by itself is to divide by the number with the variable, which in this case is 2. And whenever I do one side, I have to do the same thing on this side also. So I divide here by 2. The 2's cancels out. So now I have the u by itself equals negative 18 divided by 2. I'm going to simplify that. And that comes out to be negative 9. So my u is negative 9. That wasn't bad. Well, let me do this one so I can make sure I really got this. Alright. So again, I'm being asked to solve for y here. But I see that I can distribute. So I know anytime that I'm solving for an equation and I see I can distribute something, I want to go ahead and distribute first. So I'm going to go ahead and distribute this first. And this is how I distribute. I take the outside and multiply by each term in the inside. So negative 4 times y is negative 4y. Negative 4 times negative 9 is positive 36, and then equals the negative 9y plus the 21. And after I do that, I always want to check both sides to see if I can combine like terms. On this side, this has a y. This one is not having any y, so I cannot combine like terms right here. On this side, this one has a y. This one is not having any y, so I cannot combine like terms right here. Okay, but I see two y's right here. So anytime I see that, I always want to find a way to get rid of one of them. Or if it was three of them, I want to get rid of two to be dealing with one. So I want to be dealing with one. So that means I have to get rid of any one that I want. So let's say I choose this right here. If I'm getting rid of it, I always have to do the opposite to get rid of it. So it's a negative 4y. So to get rid of it, I'm going to have to add 4y. And whatever I do on one side, I have to do the same thing on the other side. So I have to also add 4y here. So now the 4y's cancels out. So on the left side, I have 36 equals, these two are like terms, so I'm just going to go ahead and combine them. Negative 9 plus 4, that is negative 5y. And then plus 21. So now I'm dealing with only one y. I used to be dealing with two. By getting rid of one, I'm now dealing with only one y right now. So now, when I get to this point, I know I'm solving for y, but if I have a number with the variable y, I want to get that by itself first before I get just the variable y by itself. So that means whatever is close to this, I have to get rid of it. And the 21 is close to that. So I have to get rid of that 21. And I do that by doing the opposite. So it's a plus 21. So I subtract 21. And whatever I do one side, I have to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to subtract 21 here also. The 21s cancels out. So now on this side, I just have the negative 5y that I was talking about by itself. Equals 36 minus 25. And that is, minus 21. 36 minus 21. And that is 15. And anytime I have a number with a variable like that, and I want to get just the variable by itself, I know the only way to get the variable by itself is, or the best way to get the variable by itself, is to divide by the number with the variable. So I'm dividing by the negative 5. And whatever I do on one side, I have to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to divide here also by that negative 5. The negative 5s will cancel out. So now I have the variable y by itself. Equals 15 divided by negative 5. That is negative 3.
Please don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell to be notified for new videos, and share.